Previously on The Walking Dead, AJ and I had been searching for a long time for some place we could call home. Just when we thought we'd found a huge stash of food, it turned out to be a trap. That could have been the end. But I woke up and found I'd been saved by a guy named Marlon, the leader of a community, living inside an old boarding school.
What trouble do you?
It felt like a chance at having a home, a real one. We had to go back to the train station to see if any food survived the explosion. But someone else had the same idea. I didn't want to risk it, so I let him take some of the food and leave. I found Marlon and Brody in the basement that night, arguing about the man we'd seen, and I learned why Brody was so afraid. The man was part of a group of raiders they'd run into a year ago. Marlon traded Tennessee's older sisters to the raiders to keep himself safe. He attacked Brody and locked me in the basement with her. When she turned, I had to stop her. Marlon stole AJ's gun and tried to convince them I had murdered Brody. Violet backed me up.
Yeah, big
I attacked
D.
Marlon and made him drop the gun. I told him we could fix things together. But then, Marlon was dead. And AJ pulled the trigger. He remembered what I'd taught him. To save the last bullet for himself.
That doesn't mean you can use all the other ones whenever you want. Darn it, AJ. Now all the people here are gonna be against us. All because you had to go all trigger happy. I'm not gonna blame my baby though. Stop it. That's our room. I didn't even have to see the hat. I could tell because of the lamp and the broken glass.
Made you some coffee. It was in the kitchen. Tin said that I can have some. I didn't steal it.
Just the fact that he instantly thought that I would think he would have stole it.
I'm surprised you remember how to make it. We haven't had coffee in a long time.
You put it in hot water.
You're right. Thanks.
Okay.
Last
We need
night,
to be smart about it.
with Marlon, I heard Lewis and what he called me. Am I a murderer?
No! Oh my God!
Shit! You could get medicine from the nurse's office.
He's dead. The kid blew his brains out. You shot him. He's dead. You're a murderer. Marlon, he was down. You had him beat. What the fuck did you teach this kid?
Lewis called me a murderer. But we're supposed to kill bad stuff. Monsters. Did I do it bad? I thought Marlon was bad. He killed Brody. He kept telling lies.
Lewis was right. Sometimes people do bad things, like Marlon did. But when you shot him, he wasn't a threat to us anymore. If you kill someone when they're no longer threatening you, that's murder.
It's no longer
What are we
so-
gonna do?
We gotta run. Oh, we gotta run, boy. We gotta run. Man, if you don't calm down, if you don't unball your fist.
Back off, all of you!
You talked Marlon down, and then they fucking murdered him!
Take AJ, go inside.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, just let them go back to the dorms? What happens the next time one of us does something this kid doesn't like? Should we expect a bullet too?
That's not what happened.
It's exactly what happened. It was over. The little Mr. Trigger Happy decided otherwise.
I'm not
Fuck
going.
you, Lewis! He's a little kid, so shut your fucking mouth! We get it, Lewis. Just back off, okay?
Back off? Seriously?
Let's go.
Clem? If I'm a murderer, am I gonna die too?
What?
No.
No.
Well, I think murderers are like monsters, and I know what happens to monsters. Nothing good. Nothing good at all.
I'm not gonna let anything bad happen to you. Not ever.
Promise?
Cross my heart.
And hope to fly?
That's almost right.
I don't want them to be scared of me, or hate me.
We're going to fix this. You and me. I'm going to help you atone.
Atone?
It means make up for what you did wrong. We'll make it all right with the others.
For God's sake, someone help me with this!
Saved you from that car wreck, and you fucking murdered him?
Get back, Mitch!
Get back.
Or what? You gonna let him kill me too? Then who's next? A Sim? Willie? Screw both of you.
I feel bad for
Hey,
AJ. He's just a
what
little
is it?
kid. What you? You guys gotta understand. What kids do are it's up to interpretation. Right? Yeah, sure. I told him to save the last bullet for himself. Doesn't mean that he uses all the other ones on everybody else. And to be fair, I don't think he really was able to let Marlon go. I think that he just wanted to be sure. I raised
You've
him.
killed a lot of people. You murdered your friend Lee, didn't you?
What?
You said he was handcuffed. He wasn't a threat. So... that means you murdered him.
I killed him because I loved him. I didn't want him to suffer.
How? He'd be dead.
He would have turned. I didn't want that for him. He deserved better.
Trust me, there's a difference, buddy.
I love you, Clem.
I love you back.
Hey,
Oh, 10, please.
Violet said to come get you for the funeral.
Really?
We used to have them more. Then we stopped. It seems right, though. I brought you something.
For me?
I figured you'd be afraid, with everyone all upset. But you were brave last night. Like a firefighter.
No. Firefighters are good. I'm a murderer.
No, you're not. You gotta have a trial first. They decide that stuff in a courtroom. That's how it works. Worked before. Back then, there were all kinds of rules about who was innocent, who was guilty. It was complicated.
Okay, find us the courthouse.
What's that?
That's where the trials happen. You appear before a judge.
There are no more judges.
I guess you're right. You sure you don't want your firefighter?
You should keep him, 'cause you're good like him. But maybe we could play with him later? Together?
Sure. After the funeral. They buried them already. Viol's started soon. See you out there.
Anyone trying to start beef, I'm swinging. I'm not even going to hold you. That's because I know for a fact, if Clem wanted
Everyone's
to,
going to be upset.
she
We
could
need to
solo
show them we care,
everybody
okay?
left at this school. The only
Okay.
people that could probably stop her is Vi and maybe Mitch, just because he may be physically bigger than her. But she deals with physically bigger people all the time. Plus, she's friends with Ava, you know?
Time to go?
She knows.
Soon.
She knows how to deal with big boys. I'd at least like leave the gun here.
They look good together.
Do you think his is better?
No, I like them both.
So that must have been what happened at the ranch. I showed up in
Ready?
KJ. Can't just leave our room open. Ah, Willie. Darn. Yeah, I know AJ is shaped by what you teach him. Got a little dookie saying. You taught him to regret his actions. Alright, now, I don't know about all that.
I did that.
Come on.
Flowers on the graves and say,
I was about to say, where's Rosie?
Anything else?
I don't see you coming up with any brilliant ideas.
It'll be nice.
They are not gonna be here, are they?
Marlon and Brody were their friends too.
Fuck's sake.
Right now, let's just focus on what we're here to do. Okay?
It's just that simple. Nobody. That's because that's what they talked about. That nobody ran for anything. Except for me. I'm smart like that. I didn't get any. Nope.
Oh, God. They're here.
So what? They knew Brody, didn't they?
Yeah, but Marlon...
Just leave them alone.
Shit.
Clem,
I'd kill all of you.
what?
I could
Why
kill
do people
all of
have
you.
funerals?
Brody and Marlon.
Tim said they used to have them more.
They died.
Well, to remember people we loved.
They loved Marlon.
Yeah, they did.
I made them all sad.
She was real sweet.
Like if someone took you away.
Dreams. We all
Does
knew that
everyone get a funeral?
we didn't
People do. Some animals, too.
care because when she was done,
Even monsters?
whatever she said seemed positive.
Marlon did bad things, but he wasn't a monster.
I know.
10. You ready?
Brody, you always said you wanted to go to the beach. So, I drew it for you.
Marlon was I can't. Not for Marlon. After what he did to the twins and Brody,
You didn't even like Brody. You were always mean to her.
I can't. Someone else do it.
Bitch. Dude, don't. Seriously, Lewis? He was your best friend. He wasn't perfect, but he deserved better than to get gunned down by that kid. AJ killed him like it was nothing. We all saw it, and no one stopped him.
You're right, Mitch. Marlon didn't deserve what AJ did to him.
I know what I did. I'm sorry. I know I'm a murderer. But I'm gonna,
Atone.
yeah, atone it.
Fuck, I can't listen to this.
What I did was bad, and I'm gonna make it up to you. I promise.
You don't have to make up shit. Marlon was a fucking murderer and a liar, and if we'd all asked more questions about Minnie and Sophie disappearing last year, none of this would have happened.
She's got a point.
Shut up! It wasn't Marlon's fault.
Then whose fault was it?
Whatever happened before, AJ shouldn't have killed Marlon.
Yeah, he wasn't hurting anybody when I killed him.
See what I mean? How can any of us trust these fucking people?
What are you saying?
I'm saying they gotta fucking go. Take a vote. Majority decides. They stay or they leave. Today.
That does seem fair.
Are you serious? It's bullshit.
You're bullshit.
We brought you here. That means we can get rid of you too.
That is fucked up. After all Marlon did... Two wrongs don't make a right.
A vote's the only way to settle this, or we'll be arguing forever.
Fine. I guess we're fucking voting.
Lewis needs to vote. Could you go get him? And try to talk to him.
Come on, Rosie. Come here, girl.
Could you guys go wait in the dorm? I'll come get you.
I'm sorry. Jesus, AJ, I don't...
Please don't kick us out.
Come on, let's go.
AJ, don't worry, it's more than... If they kick us out, what are we gonna do? I mean, we can always try heading back to Richmond. If Javi hasn't died, he shouldn't be.
Sometimes I don't know where this dirty road is taking me. Sometimes I don't know the reason why. So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die.
Hello. Wonder if it's happening. Is that what happened when they vote? They start doing ritual chant? Oh. It's AJ. Then it's fine. Actually, could you please stop? Look at this weird looking airhead.
AJ, stop. You'll break your toe or something. Come here, sit down.
No! It didn't work. I did what you said, and they didn't even care. I know that I was bad, but they don't let me fix it.
AJ,
Sometimes
breathe.
you can't fix
Remember
everything.
what we do when we're mad? Come on, you don't want to be loud, do you? What do we do when we're mad?
We stop and think and, I'm still really, really mad. I know that I'm not supposed to get mad or sad because then I do dumb things.
And you have every reason to be upset. We'll deal with it together, okay?
I know for a fact that Clem is upset. Clem is better trained than that.
We stop,
well, not
think,
really trained, but...
and we breathe.
Breathe.
Yeah, get that hormone energy up in you.
Feel better? You're still mad, huh?
And,
Ooh.
I think I'm sad, too.
I just got a fanfic idea. Clementine, instead of getting saved by Marlon, gets saved by Jonathan Joestar.
I know. You're a good listener.
I wanted to make them all feel better. It didn't work. Why'd you tell me to do that if it didn't work?
We don't know that it didn't work. They might have voted for us to stay.
I don't know. They seemed pretty mad.
Violet was on our side. Maybe she'll persuade the others.
Yeah, I like Violet.
Maybe. I don't want to go.
I know you don't.
I like knowing where we are all the time. The bed, the food. I like the other kids. Not all of them, but Tin and Louis and Violet. We took the vote. You have to leave. Don't we get to vote? I vote that we stay.
That's not how it works.
Maybe it should be.
You don't have to like it.
Good, because I don't.
Fine. I get it. We'll learn to live with your decision somehow.
Seriously? That's it? You know this is fucking wrong, and you're not gonna fight it at all?
What's the point? You've already decided.
Yes, we have.
So fucking stupid.
You said you'd go along with it, if we voted fairly.
It's bullshit. And you'd know it if you weren't so used to burying your head in the sand.
Oh, I'm burying my head in the sand? Hate Marlon all you want, but you can't tell me AJ's in dangerous too.
Unless you want to end up like Ruby in episode 1, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself.
We'll wait for you to pack up, then Louis and I'll escort you out past the safe zone. We'll make sure you get to the road safely. It's not a lot, but at least you won't die on the way.
Thanks for making sure that we...
No, don't thank them. It's their fault we gotta leave. They're gonna get rid of us.
Get him under control.
AJ, breathe.
Where's Tin? I gotta say goodbye. He was really upset about the vote, and he's not talking to anybody. It's best to leave him alone when he's like this, but for the record, he wanted you to stay.
I know he would have.
Wait. Does AJ still have that gun? Hand it over.
Is this necessary?
Hell yes, it's necessary. I'm not walking out into the woods with him holding that thing. We already know he knows how to use it.
It's
Keep
yours,
the gun.
AJ. You should keep it.
But I murdered Marlon with it.
Yeah, but you'll need protection outside.
Fine. Let the kid keep the murder weapon.
We let you keep your hair. No, no, this is fine. Just let me take all the food that I brought you guys back. Let me take all of it, if y'all don't mind. I don't want to leave Violet. Or the house, or the house.
Will we get another car?
Probably not.
No.
We got lucky before.
So we're walking. My shoes are gonna break.
Well, we'll have to hope they hold out.
My feet are gonna bleed again.
We'll tear up a shirt and tie them up if we have to.
It's not so bad. I mean, you've done this before. Probably pretty good at it by now. Almost like going home for you guys.
Don't pretend you give a shit. We're here. The road's that way.
Anything you want to say before we go?
I've said plenty.
Thanks for trying to keep us.
You're welcome. I wish you could stay. I didn't want this.
Come on, let's just go.
Give us a minute, would you?
Yeah, so do I. I wish we hadn't fucked it up.
You didn't. Marlon did. Even dead, he's still ruining shit.
Jesus, Violet. Give him some fucking peace.
Just stay safe. Both of you.
Gonna miss you, Violet.
Still got that gun? Just try to be more careful with it, okay?
I will.
Don't talk to him, AJ. He's trash. Bye, Violet. I see you. Please come back. You can stay with us. You don't have to go back
Let's
home.
get going. The sun will set soon.
How do you know?
I don't know. I can just feel it.
How?
There's this cold that settles on my skin. It happens right before a storm, too.
I don't feel that.
You haven't been on the road as long as me.
Clem? Will we be okay? I thought we were done running from all the bad people. And the monsters.
We'll find someplace new. Someplace better.
I'll try not to mess it up.
Hide!
Now come on out. I saw a couple of you on the road. How long you think you can hide?
Shit.
That's the man from the train station?
Yes.
The one Brody was scared of.
Yeah. Stay here.
Tough little bitch, aren't you?
Just walk away and we'll let you go.
Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't, boy. Any closer, Your friend might get her head blown off.
Abel.
Good to see you again, Squirt.
Don't!
I've seen these ones before. Fighters. Both of them. You'll like them.
We're looking for a kid. Runs a community near here.
Marlon.
He's dead.
Well, shit.
This can still work.
How about it? You want to take us back to your school? Help us talk to your friends?
They're not my friends.
It's not like you have many other options.
It's not my school. I don't live there.
I find that very hard to believe. Not a lot of kid communes around here.
Don't! Let him go, please.
Sure. If you do like we ask. Otherwise, I'm happy to crack his head open. You ever seen old fruit explode after you throw it at something? That's just how it'll look.
Clementine!
Oh my god.
Lily?
Clementine, it's you? My name is Lily. You probably don't remember me.
Lily? I thought you died.
I came close.
What the hell?
Not now.
The fuck is this?
Yeah, you can either.
Lee isn't with you. So he's dead then. He was kind to me. Even after I shot that girl.
Carly.
Lee should have never let me stay with the group. It was too easy to steal the RV and leave. He had too much faith in other people. Probably why he kept you around. Probably why he didn't make it.
No one talks.
Same thing will happen to you if you repeat his mistakes. Your little boy there, you'll die protecting him. You may be able to keep this up a while longer, but eventually he'll slow you down. A walker you didn't spot.
Not Lee.
A bullet you couldn't dodge. A desperate cry for help that brings the herd.
I'm not Lee. I've survived for years on my own.
You've made it this far. I'll give you that. But you and a few other kids hiding out in the woods, you have to know that can't last.
Fuck, we don't have time for all...
We've got history.
Great. You know her, I know her. Point is, we've got a job to do.
We can help you raise that boy, Clementine. But we need you to do something for us.
What? Help you kidnap a couple more kids?
We don't need a couple. We need all of you.
We'll take you back to the Delta to join our people. We have walls, we have working solar panels, and we grow our own food. All we need from you is to go back to your friends and convince them to come peacefully. No one will be harmed.
I'm not Marlon.
Here's what I'll do. I'll take the little squirt here right now. That way, I'm sure you'll play nice.
Be smart about this, Clementine. It's an us or them kind of world, Clem. If you want to save your little one, you won't pick.
I'm not going to have them shoot Lily. Like, as much as evil as Lily is, she's still my family. And for a while, I did not know what that was. That's because I saw it in bits and pieces, but now I understand that's Clementine's hat. I'm not... I need to get out of here. I need to get out.
Run! Come on!
We gotta go. AJ pumping. AJ full of adrenaline right now. AJ is on the move. He taught me all about stamina. Sorry, Shouty.
Oh, shit.
As long as there's no stocking, just
We lost him.
Where's AJ?
Clem. Shit.
How you feeling? Kind of walk.
No. Stop. Too loud.
Would I find the Tarzan of walkers right now? I mean, I'm not hating. I'm just observating. Please tell me you don't smash those things.
There.
Not my baby.
Oh.
Hold on. My internet seems pretty bad. Gonna see what's up. Let's see. Let's check the... Crap, down the block, down the block. Made a right. It's on site. Alright. Should be doing good as far as the broadcast.
Get the shrapnel out.
Me?
I'll keep him still.
Try and keep him quiet too. Stuff on me, goofball. Hang in there for me. Hang in there for us. Last one.
Trying not to be loud.
It's okay, AJ. Just breathe.
Put your hands there. Stop the bleeding.
It's okay, AJ. He's just gonna patch you up.
Oh.
It's enough. For now.
Whoa, whoa. Easy, easy.
Where's our stuff? My gun.
We lost it, buddy.
Louis and Violet ran. They're safe.
Yeah, probably.
It sucks.
What do you mean it sucks?
I didn't mean to endanger you. The walkers were sent to help you.
You sent the walkers?
Was part of a group. Call themselves Whisperers. They've learned to live in herds, among walkers. Move among them. Sometimes guide them.
Why are you alone, if you were part of a group?
They attacked a community. Saw the carnage. Didn't want to be part of it.
The Whisperers? That sounds so peaceful. Like PETA.
Oh, does it hurt?
Hungry.
Or Funimation.
Eat. Both of you.
Thank you. Do you have a name?
Been a while.
Since?
I've said it. James.
James
Why
a
did you
looker.
help us, James?
My bad if that sounds a little bit sus, but the dude looking sharp.
The people who attacked you. What do you know about them?
I know they steal kids. They took 2 last year.
A common practice for them. They're at war up north. Their entire community against another. It's why they take people. To make them fight. Train them. Use them. You would join their war.
That's horrible.
Yes. That's why I helped you.
Thank you.
Clem?
Wait. Throw it. Distract him. Works just as well, and nobody gets hurt. Not us. Not him.
Okay. I'll try your one.
safe.
It was difficult to send the herd in to save you. I didn't want them to die.
So, James, do you just hang around in the woods, saving random people?
Or do you have a place to go?
After I left my group, I wandered.
Oof.
First time alone, ever. Saw war everywhere. First against walkers, then against each other. Hoped it would be better here. Where are you from? Here? Or somewhere far away?
Georgia.
Long way from home.
It feels like forever ago.
It feels like
It was.
2 weeks ago. For me.
So, where are you from?
Washington.
The state or
The
DC?
city or the state?
There you go.
The city. Dad ran a food truck. I helped.
You've got a fever.
His wound will need proper cleaning and medicine, if you're lucky enough to have any.
The school has medicine, but I don't think they'll share it.
That's why those people attacked you, isn't it? To get to that school. They'll destroy whatever they find. Bring more guns, more fighters. Take everyone inside.
They won't be able to fight them off.
You need medicine. You have to go back, or you'll lose him.
I have to go back and warn them. It's the right thing to do.
Noble of you, despite their treatment. I'll help you get back, past the walkers. A few more hours and we'll go.
That's a few hours for you to sleep.
I'll stay awake. You don't have to. Sleep. I'll keep watch.
Okay, I will. What about you?
Don't need it. Not tonight. Rest well.
I'll just do whatever James tells me to. James
Good
seems
night.
like he knows what he's doing. James will keep us safe from walkers. I know that for a fact. And I trust James, you know. I guess that's what keeping watch really comes down to. Whether or not I trust James. Most of these options are about me trusting James. Do I trust his method of dealing with walkers? Do I trust him enough to sleep around him? Good God.
Is he awake?
Almost like he's been
Yeah.
walking far.
He's so hot.
I can carry him.
Clem, you did not just call AJ hot. Come on now.
You're exhausted.
You got a school full of kids
I've got
around
him.
your age. You can smash one of those, just not the boy. Not the boy. I should have probably warned him about the traps. That's because they'll probably cut him down. They'll probably cut him down.
Hurts.
Hang on, we're almost there.
Walker! Violet,
Louis, they came back!
Look, you live out there alone, right? You could stay with us.
Not ready.
I think it's